Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Yang Family Tai Chi traditional form. We're in the third section. And today's new move is going to be step back and ride the tiger. What I'd like to do is run through everything in the third section up to 7 stars. And then I'd like to do a little review of 7 stars before we go into step back and ride the tiger. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to oh, here comes Rogelio. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. I'm trying to get my view set up here. All right. So I'm going to turn around and we're going to start from cross hands. Embrace the tiger, return to mountain. Shift right, turn the left foot past the corner, separate your hands, swing, step, brush, strike. Roll back, circle your arms, come back, and turn to the side. Press, pull in the right, attach the left, and expand forward. Push, square up your shoulders in the front foot direction. Square up your arms, come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, and push to shoulder level. Diagonal single wick. Shift back and flatten your hands. Turn and pull. Press down, release the left foot, ward off with the left, hook hand with the right, standing ward off, step, deflect, strike. Wild horse parts its mane. 1. Shift back, turn the left foot past the corner, come back, step and close, turn and open. 2. Shift back, ward off down with the left, pull with the right, come together, step and close, turn and open. 3. Shift back, pull left, ward off right, come together, step and close, turn and open. Transition to grasp the bird's tail. Shift weight back and turn the right foot to the corner. Shift all the way to the right. Pull in, step and close, left ward off, right ward off. Shift right, turn, pull left, ward off down right, step and close, right ward off. Roll back, turn, shift weight back, come to the other corner, press, pull in the right, attach the left, and expand forward. Push, square up your shoulders, flatten your hands, come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, push to shoulder level. Single whip. Shift back, flatten your hands, turn and pull, press down, ward off left, hook hand right, standing ward off, step, deflect, strike. Fair lady works the shuttles. 1. Shift right, turn, come back, step and close, open and strike. 2, press down, turn, step, open, strike. 3, press down, step, come together, open, strike. 4, press down, turn, come together, step, open, strike. Transition to grasp the bird's tail. Shift your weight back and hands come to rollback shape. Turn the right foot to the corner. Pivot on the left toe. All the weight is on the right. Step and close. Left ward off. Right ward off. Shift. Pull and ward off. Come together. Step and close. Separate, shift weight. Roll back. Rotate your arms. Move to the corner. Shift weight back. Move to the other corner. Press. Pull in the right. Attach the left. And expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders. Flatten your hands. Come back over a ball. And push forward. Single whip. Flatten your hands. Pull and turn, press down, ward off left, hook hand right, standing ward off step, deflect, strike. Cloud hands, shift right, 1, step, 2, step, 3, single whip, snake creeps down, shift back, come down and forward. Golden rooster stands on one leg. Come up, turn the right foot back in, turn the left foot out, pull with the left, position your hands, 1 up, 1 down. 2, step back, position your hands as you pivot your left foot, and 1 up, 1 down. Repulse monkey, sit, swing, step, hand comes to the shoulder, turn and strike. 2, swing, step, hand comes to the shoulder, turn and strike. 3, swing, step, hand comes to the shoulder, turn and strike. Diagonal flying, circle, turn, open and pivot the left foot. Raise hands and step forward. Come up, push off the ball of the right, root the right heel and close. White crane spreads its wings. Pull down. All the weight goes to the left. Step and close. Turn. Step and open. Left brush knee. Turn your hands. Swing, step. Brush. Strike. Needle at sea bottom. Yield forward. Step in. Pull back as you push off the heel of the left. Change your footwork and sink down. Bend through the back. Attach your left to the right. Step and separate. Turn body and white snake whips out its tongue. Circle, circle, turn, make your fist, spit, and strike. Step back. Parry, block, and punch. Pull down, swing, step, parry, block, punch. Chengfu. Turn the left foot to the corner. Make a left ward-off shape. Pull left, ward off right, and right ward off. Roll back. Press. Pull in the right, attach the left. Expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders. Flatten your palms. Come back over a ball. Hands in front of your chest. And push to shoulder level. Single whip. Shift back. Flatten your hands. Pull and turn all the way around. Press down. Ward off left. Hook hand right. Standing ward off step. Deflect. Strike. Cloud hands. Shift back. 1. Step. 2. Step. 3. Step toward the corner and single whip. High pat on horse. Activate your hands. Push off the heel of your left foot. Change to the ball and move your weight forward. Thrust palm. Bow stance and thrust palm. Turn and cross kick. Sink. Step, 1 line, 2 sides. And punch to the groin. Straighten up. Chengfu. Open. Pull and ward off. Step and close. Right ward off. Roll back. Turn to the corner. Turn to the other corner. Press. Pull in the right. Detach the left. Press forward. Push. Square up your shoulders. Flatten your hands. Come back over a ball. Hands in front of your chest. Push forward. Single whip. Yield. And turn. Press down. Ward off left. Hook hand right. Standing ward off step. Deflect. Strike. Snake creeps down. Turn your right foot to the corner. Come down, circle your left hand, and come forward. Step up to 7 stars. Stand back up. Turn the right foot to the corner. Now you look like single whip. Turn the left foot to the corner. Left hand pulls. As you shift your weight back, make fists with both hands. Step forward and punch. And that is 7 stars.
Neck level, right? Neck level?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Pretty much neck level. And a little bit, it's behind your wrist, but not quite in the middle. So it's kind of like between. Because you think of blocking somebody up if they're punching you, you know. So it's actually pretty high. It's like in front of your face almost.
You have to stop. Where we get there.
So the fist eyes are facing you because the face of the fist is going toward the corners. Okay, so that's how you should position your fists. And the position of the fist face is going to be important for the next one too. So do we have any questions on this one, 7 stars? No?
Thank you.
Okay. So the next one is step back and ride the tiger. And I'm going to show it to you in the direction that you would be doing it, and then we'll break it down. Okay? So if you are at 7 stars, so you're here, you're an empty stance, ball touch. What it looks like is this. So you end up in a position that looks like white crane. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So it's like a blocking up and one hand down. So the footwork is, if you're at 7 stars, you're at empty stance ball touch, and you are leaning slightly forward from the hip, right? And your knee is bent. Then you're going to step back, and it's going to be 1 line, 2 sides. Then you're going to put your weight down, turn, and then make an empty stance with the ball of the other foot. Okay? So facing you, it looks like this. You're on the ball. You're going to step back, 1 line, 2 sides, put your foot down, push off the heel, and change your footwork to a ball touch. Okay? So that's pretty simple. You're coming, it actually feels a little bit like repulsed monkey in terms of how your foot comes back, because in repulsed monkey, you're also coming back, going backwards, and doing a 1 line, 2 side type footwork. Okay, and you push off and you change to ball touch. Hands. Usually we do 1 hand at a time, but well, I'll do 1 hand at a time, but it won't make much sense to you until both hands come together. Okay, because when you start, you're going to look like this. Okay, you're here. So what I'm going to do both hands because it makes more sense. Okay, what you're going to do is your first move is going to be to turn your hands so that the palms, one faces the floor and one faces the ceiling. So you're here in the direction you would be doing it. You would be going like this. I think you could see better this way. It's like this, okay?
Yes.
Then what you're going to do is you're going to separate. So if you did it with the footwork, you were here, and when you step back, this is when you do this, okay? So you're here, and you step back. When you put your heel down, you're going to start shifting your weight back. And what you do when you shift your weight back is you're going to separate your arms. Can you see that? So you're going to separate. So you're like pulling back with your right and blocking with the left. That's what it feels like. And you're
the right
pushing
fist-
off.
Sorry,
What?
the right fist ends up under the ribs, right there?
The right fist ends up at the hip.
Oh,
It's at the hip. It's at the hip crease. Okay. So it's here. And you're pulling by pushing off the heel of the front foot. Can you see that? And then what you're going to do is you're going to circle your arms. And how are you going to do that? I'll show it to you first. You're going to okay. So if you look at the right hand, okay, when I come back here and I pull, you can see my palm of the right fist is facing the ceiling, right? What I want to do is I want to turn this. I'm going to turn it so my fist face is facing the side so that when I come up, it opens facing out. So this is like the reverse of striking tiger. Remember when you did striking tiger, what happens, you had open and then you closed at the end? Well, this one, you're beginning with the fist and you're opening at the end. Okay, so, but the point I'm trying to make is that when you had your fist here, I want you to turn it here because it reserves the option of punching up with the fist face going that way. So if you have the fist face that way and you move your arm, it will continuously be facing in the direction you want it to go. Even though in this case, you're going to start opening it and it becomes a block. It's one of these multiple things where could be a punch, it could be a block, right? So that's why I want you to have the right hand shape. The other hand, okay, after you came here, okay, the left hand is blocking out while this one is pulling, right? And as your hands come open, as they come like to 3 and 9 o'clock, I want you to start opening them. And then they're fully opened by the time they get to the final position. And this final position is the same as brush knee, opening, you know, you're kind of flat and almost to the bottom. Okay, so if you look at the whole thing, maybe I'll do it from this direction if you can see better. Let's try it. Okay, so if you're here and you step back, okay, pull. And when you're here, start opening. And by the time you get to the top, you're at 30% in the front. So when you're at the sides, you're starting to open and you've changed your footwork from the heel to the ball. So you are here, you step back and turn your palms. Then as you shift your weight to the back, you separate. Then when you separate, you're pushing off the heel of the front foot, right? Then you're going to turn your fist so it faces that way. And as you come here, you change your footwork and start opening your fists. And when you get to here, you're at 30%.
Question about the left hand. So
Yes.
in white crane, the left hand is sort of in front, but I'm seeing that your hand is here, correct? Or by the
It
side?
is, it's actually, well, it's in the front and at the side.
Okay,
It's like this.
but it's not, is it identical to white crane? We in the identical position?
It
Oh,
is like white crane.
oh,
It is
okay.
like white crane.
Okay. Yes.
So it's kind of flat and it's in front of your hip. It's
Yes.
like opening. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
Mhm.
let me do it in the direction you would be. Well, let me do it one more time this way because you see better this way. Okay. So when it's 7 stars, okay, step back and turn your hands. Then as you put your weight on the back and push off the heel of the front, you separate. Then you're going to turn your fist. And as you get to the sides, you change your footwork, start opening your hands, and you're at 30% at the end. And you're also leaning slightly forward from your hips. Can you see that? I don't want you here. I want you here. Okay? Now let me do it in the same direction you would be doing it. Okay? If you were doing it, you would be doing it from here. And you would step back, turn, then pull back and change your footwork. And then you're in white crane, or what looks like white crane. Okay? So let's do it from single whip. We'll do single whip, snake creeps down, 7 stars, and this one. Okay? So starting at single whip, we're going to do snake creeps down. So you turn your right foot to the corner, you come down, then 7 stars. Come back up, turn the right foot in, the left foot and left hand out. Make your fist as you shift weight. Empty stance and cross. Step back and ride the tiger. Turn your hands as you step back. Put your heel down, push off the front heel and pull. As you turn your fist to the side, you start circling, change to the toe, and start opening your hands as you put 30% forward. How did that feel? Okay? Okay, let's do that one more time from single whip again, and then it'll give you a sense of the sequence. Okay? So from single whip, snake creeps down, come down and forward, then come back up, right toe in, left toe out, and left hand pulls. Start making your fist as you shift weight and cross. Then I can't remember the name of the move. Pull the tiger. Okay, step back. So you're here, step back, pull, and circle, and shift. Make sure you have your 30% to the front. Okay? Any questions? Any questions on anything before this? No? Okay, so let's go back a little bit and then we'll do it to that point again. All right? So let's go to let's go to needle at C bottom. So if we're at needle at C bottom and we come up, and then we do white snake spits out its tongue. Parry, block, and punch. Chengfu. Left ward, right ward off. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Cloud hand. One, two, three. Single whip. High pat on horse. With palm thrust. Bow stance. Thrust out. Turn body. And cross kick. Step forward and punch to the groin. Stand up and Chengfu. And once again, you're going to go into right ward off. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Snake crease down. Turn, come back, and then circle forward. Step up to 7 stars. Stand up. Turn the right foot in, the left foot out, and pull. Make your fist as you shift forward and 30% in the front. Step back and ride the tiger. Turn your arms as you step. Pull, shift weight, circle, and 30%. Okay? Any questions? Any parts you would like to work on?
Could I quickly see the transition into punch to the groin? It comes
Okay.
from
It comes from cross kick.
oh, okay.
Okay.
I see that one.
So you have a cross kick. Then
Right.
you're going to sit, step one line, two sides. And it's going to feel just like brush knee, except that you're going to have everything come to the right. Then step, and then punch to the groin. So it's this instead of this, okay? The second section you had to punch down. This one, it's punch to the groin, so it's like this.
Good. Okay.
Okay, so think of it this way.
That's a
When
bow
you
stance.
hit, it's a bow stance.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a bow stance, yes. So if you think of, let's see. Let's say that you were at right brush knee and you were going into left brush knee. So, or let's see if you were. So if you think in terms of you are here and you're coming down one line, two sides.
Huh.
When you come here, as you shift your weight, all your weight is coming here so that you can step to a bow stance. So it's kind of like when you're doing, I think of it like brush knee because it's like swing, step,
Right.
brush, strike. So it's as if you were instead of doing this, you are doing this. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, and
So
then so it's the same. You brush with the left hand as you put the whole weight on the left foot.
yes, yes. So what happens is when you are here and you step down, it's as if you were going to brush, right? Except that you come here. And then you're going to come here, step, brush.
Thank you.
So that would be the timing. The timing would kind of be like brush knee because you have this, the left hand is the same as brush knee. It's just that the right hand does a punch forward.
And as you punch, you move your weight completely to the
Right, because when you're here, let's see, you're here, and then you're stepping one line, two sides, step.
right. Thank you.
Okay, same weight transfer.
And that's if you do it like, let's say, smoothly, you have all the weight from being up here in a single movement. You would be punching with the momentum of coming.
Well, the thing is that when you kick, okay, when you're kicking, you're standing up, right? You have to sit in order to get a
Right.
natural step forward.
Uh-huh.
See, otherwise you can't step forward enough if you don't
Oh,
bend your back foot.
right.
Yes, do you see what I'm saying? Then as you come here, oops, as you come here, you step.
Okay.
So are you,
Good.
when you come around, are you actually twisting or you're just sort of moving the arm? Like, is there a twist?
Well, there is sort of a twist because if I'm here and I'm coming here, I am turned toward the corner
Yeah,
because I am following this foot, right? You're
right,
following the back foot, right? And then as you step, then I'm going, the top of my torso is going to face the front,
yes.
right? It's going to face the front. But my hips are still open that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not turned this way,
Mhm.
right? It's my waist turn that gives
Mhm.
me the power to go forward,
Right,
right?
right. Yes.
Okay. So,
Thank you.
anything else? Yes? No?
Mm.
Okay. Yes?
Yeah, I think I got it, but I'd love to see once more the Shimbu transition into um
Okay.
right.
I'm going to do it in the direction you would be doing, and then I'm going to do it toward you. Okay, so usually you're doing it from parry, block, and punch.
Right.
You would be like this at the end of parry, block, and punch, right? Then you're going to turn at the end of parry, block, and punch. You are in bow stance. When
Oh.
you do Chengfu, you're going to turn the left foot to the corner, okay? And your hands move like this. So you're going to have a left ward off on the left and a pull down with a fist shape on the right. And the fist eye is going to point at the middle of the left forearm.
Okay.
Then your transition into right ward off is going to be a weight shift toward this foot and a pull with the left and an opening of this to ward off down with the right. So as you shift weight, step and close, right ward off.
Right. Okay.
So I'm going to do it toward you. Okay.
Right.
So if I'm here at the end of parry, block, and punch, I am going to turn. Then I'm going to pull with the left, ward off with the right, step and close, right ward off.
Right.
So you can see the Chengfu is like a modified left ward off. It's a transition into right ward off, but actually it's a modified left ward off because the left hand is the left ward off shape from Grasp Bird's tail, right?
So you
So one
have a
more
left
time.
water. Jimbo is a right left water, like a different one, but you're warding off, let's say.
Yes, you are warding off. And it has a different hand shape. It has a fist instead of this open shape. but actually they both kind of show the same thing, because in left ward off, this shape is actually showing a pulling,
Mhm.
and this one shows the fist, but
Mhm.
they actually are both a kind of pulling.
Good.
See what I'm saying?
But the second time it doesn't come from the same position, right? It comes from there are two
What?
shimbus here very close
Yes.
together.
Okay, so they are very close together. Okay, the first one comes from parry, block, and punch, which is what I just showed you, right?
Right,
The other one comes from punch the groin.
right.
So when you are punch to the groin, what you have to remember to do is, can you see that I am bent down more because I'm punching lower? So I have to straighten up so that I am straight from my heel to my neck. And then
Okay.
I'm in the position to do that.
And
Right.
then we're there.
And then we're
Okay.
there. Okay. So the
Okay.
transition from the other one
That's that.
is you do have to get up to have the
Uh-huh.
to have the correct body shape in order to do that pull.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you.
What
Yep.
is happening, during the move we just learned, what is actually happening there with your opponents?
Okay, so the you're coming from it depends a little on what you imagine this to be. In other words, was this a block or was this a punch?
Okay.
You know, so if you're if you're doing a block, so what happens is you're pulling your opponent back, and then you're here, and then this is actually very much like white crane, because when you're here and you're here, when you did white crane, what you're doing is, if your opponent is attacking you, white crane is a separation move.
Mhm.
Okay, so if you are here and you're essentially blocking out your opponent here.
Yes, oh, I see.
So it's a block, and it's like two blocks.
Yes,
It's
yes,
block and block.
got it. Yes, thank you.
Okay. So the next move is going to be more complicated, and I know that you guys aren't going to be here, but if Rogelio is here, I will be here. And it's going to be a lotus kick. So
Oh, you mean
and
next Friday? Yeah,
next
I'll be here.
Friday. Okay, so
Will you
record it.
demonstrate for us? Will you demonstrate really quickly what it looks like?
Okay, so if you're here and you're coming here, this is the next move.
Like a round.
Yeah, so you do a circle and then you do a kick. So that's why you were doing all those hip exercises, right?
Yes, yes.
you
How
going,
big is that? Is it
so
very?
essentially what you're doing is the moment you straighten out, you have to kick.
Oh,
You're making a circle.
wow. Oh, God. Oh,
And it doesn't, the important thing is that you do not fall over. So what you want to do is you want to just kick and be able to stand at the end. Do you see what I'm saying? So don't kick higher than you can control the kick, basically.
okay, we'll practice. We'll practice kicking each other. I'll just. It's fine. We've been working out. It's fine. We're really strong.
So, we'll work on it next week. I'll
Yes.
record it for you guys.
Yeah, we'll watch the
And then-
recording.
Watch the recording.
We're gonna be gone the week after too. I think that.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, we're not, next week is going to be our last class of the year.
Oh,
We're gonna take a break for holiday. And then next year, we're gonna start up again.
will you be teaching again in the new year, Rita?
I will.
You will. And will you be teaching from the beginning of the sections, or what will your curriculum be in particular?
It's not clear.
Oh,
And
okay.
we will decide, and we will send out email, toward the end of the year. Because we have to decide, because I have to coordinate with the other teachers in terms of who's teaching what and
Yes.
all that. So,
Yes.
but
Okay.
so, I will be teaching either first or third.
Okay.
So,
But we're close to finishing third, so you'll be finishing that probably, or not necessarily.
I will be finishing it and then starting over again if I do third.
Okay.
Will you be teaching
So,
at the same time?
I'm not sure about that either. I might be teaching at 3:00 instead of 4:00,
Okay,
maybe. But it will be Friday.
nice.
Great. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
So,
Well,
I
we vote for first, if our vote matters.
Yeah.
if you would prefer first, I will tell them that. Then,
We'd like to do the first section with you for review if we could, but
okay.
yeah.
Okay. So what I would probably do is I would finish third first.
Yes.
And then we'll go back and start first.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So a possibility that it might be 3:00 instead of 4:00, but definitely Friday. Okay?
Great. Thank you.
Okay. So thank you very much for coming to class.
Thank you very
And
much.
I will see you.
Thank you. Thank you for your teaching and for your wisdom. Thank you so much, Rita. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Good week.
Have a good week. Bye-bye.